Well, DC fans, it is time to brace ourselves for another hit as Warner Brothers has now downgraded the Penguin to a limited series. We have to talk about this, ladies and gentlemen, because I feel that this is an omen and it is telling us exactly what is going to happen to Matt Reeves' crime verse. Now, look, before I get started, do you borrow three major favors? Please hit that subscribe button. And after that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell because YouTube absolutely sucks at notifying subscribers that content creators has uploaded videos to their platform. Hitting that notification bell certainly helps. And don't forget to hit that like button to help me out with that algorithm, baby. Now let's get into today's news. This article is coming from comicbookmovie.com. If you're familiar with the 4KO, you will know that this is my preferred site to get my news from. So shout out to them for continuing to bring the noise. It is titled The Penguin, now billed as a limited series by HBO. Will the Batman Part 2 have a co-director? Wow. Reeves is that far off? We need a co-director? Oh man, I hope he's okay. The Penguin was a huge hit when it premiered on HBO last year. Returning to Gotham City in the wake of the Riddler's attack in the Batman, we followed Oz Cobb as he climbed the ranks and become a crime lord. With glowing reviews and high ratings, it didn't take long before we started hearing chatter about a possible season 2. The series was likely intended as a one off to bridge the gap between the Batman and the Batman Part 2. However, it's hardly surprising that Warner Bros. Discovery wanted to revisit the Penguin and make more of that highly sought after advertising money. The creatives involved with the series seemed keen on doing more, but plans might have changed. Why? Well, HBO has submitted The Penguin in the limited series category for the upcoming Emmys. Huh? This suggests that the cable network doesn't currently intend to move forward with a second season. Mm-mm-mm-mm. There's nothing to stop them from backtracking down the line, and the limited series category are less competitive this year. I mean, come on, Warner Brothers. You have to change it to a limited series in order for you to be competitive. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. But this might be for the best because the show works so well as a standalone tale. Now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This has everything to do with that of James Gunn's DC Universe, the reboot. Think about it like this. If they were going to keep the Batman and Reeves crime verse around, why not keep everything around? See, I believe that this is an omen that is telling us that Matt Reeves' crime verse may not go farther than the Batman Part 2. That's right. They're going to tell us Batman and the Penguin and the Batman Part 2 is the full story. That would be Reeves' trilogy. That's how I feel. They're heading down a path of canceling the Batman. And speaking of the Batman, what is up with the production start date? Yeah, we keep hearing that they are going to be filming later this year, but yet there's no script. There's no script. There's no locations booked. The actors doesn't even know when they will be returning to film the second film or the second movie. This is asinine. And this is coming from someone who did not agree with what Reeves did in the Batman. But I did say, look, I would like to see a sequel. I would like to see a sequel. I mean, it's a Batman film. All he had to do was change a few things up, and I may enjoy this universe. You know, like that suit. Look at that suit on screen. That thing is ugly. Look at it. Look at it. It's too armored up. There's a reason why I didn't like Nolan's Batman design. It was too armored up. Batman looks better in cloth. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. That's how I feel. But There's always room for improvement. Always. But with this news today, I feel that Warner Brothers is telling us, look, we're not going to do much with this Reeves crime verse. That's right. It may not go no farther than the sequel. And a sequel that isn't set in stone as of yet. From my understanding, Reeves was supposed to submit a script Friday, this past Friday. It's Sunday. And tomorrow it will be Monday. How long do we have to wait for the sequel? Especially when the first film wasn't written all that well. I mean, come on. The world's greatest detective, and he doesn't even know how to solve his own mysteries. This man had to go to the Joker to figure something out. The Penguin even beat him to a riddle. So, with that being said, this sequel should not be all of that hard to get right. I feel that what is going on behind closed doors, James Gunn is saying, look, the longer you take, the longer I'm going to take with my Batman. And he cannot get his universe off of the ground with lesser known characters. You heard that report? Warner Brothers wants James Gunn to focus on the main characters, the Trinity. And even James Gunn confirmed, look, we're going to be focusing on Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Supergirl moving forward. They do not want a competing Batman out there. But I would say this, the best case scenario for Matt Reeves' crime verse will be HBO Max. I mean, think about that. I always said that Max should have some original DC films presented on it. That is one thing that is holding it back. Not no damn series. I want them to create films for that of HBO Max. Same thing that Netflix is doing. Same thing that Disney Plus is doing. Amazon Prime, even Tubi. Even Tubi. They're utilizing things that they own. And I feel like Warner Brothers is not doing that. All of these IPs, and they continue to make the wrong choices. This sequel should have been out. There should not be any delays regarding the Batman 2. And also, the Penguin should have been told to us from the start that it was going to have a second season or not. See, this is hesitation from that of Warner Brothers. Stop it. Remove that mindset because we all know it will continue to hold this company back. Now, in regards to that of the Reeves verse, I feel sorry for all of those out there who are big fans of this universe and they want to get a full trilogy out of it. But I'm here to tell you, you're not going to get the Batman 3. You may get the Batman 2, but the Batman 3 is off the table. That's how I feel. Because the Batman 3 will clash with James Gunn's Batman. It ain't happening. So, if you were excited about the new reboot, just understand this is the consequences that we all have to endure. Fans of certain things, the Teen Titans, no, it was Titans, Doom Patrol, all of that, it all has to go. It all has to go. And if you ask me, that should not even be a thing. It all can coexist. There's a reason why you have 52 universes in DC. So you can be able to tell different stories. I'm your boy O. Hopefully you have watched this video all the way to the end up your boy out that algorithm. And if you're not subscribed, please be sure to do so. Trying to reach that big number of 100,000 subs. So I'll be highly appreciative. You will help me cross over that threshold by hitting that subscribe button. And after you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell because YouTube absolutely sucks at notifying subscribers that content creators has uploaded videos to their platform. Hitting that notification bell certainly helps. And don't forget to hit that like button to help me out with that algorithm, baby. But in the comments below, let me know if you agree with me when I say that this is an omen for things to come. Matt Reeves' Batman, or should I say his crime verse, isn't going farther than the Batman 2. And always remember, let the la bon temps roulette. That means let the good times roll. But let me know in the comments below.